What's up, world? Welcome back to the Water Pod, man. Back with another installment. It's a beautiful Saturday. I usually record on Wednesdays. Excuse me. I usually record on Wednesdays, but tonight we recording on Saturday because my man hit me up and was like, "Yo, I got things to do during the week, but is there any way you could fit me in on Saturday?" And I was like, "Bro, if you about your business, which you are, then I got you." So I don't know this man. He don't know me. We met tonight, and that to me is a testament to his character already. Like, he's trying to get his music out to y'all, which I checked out, man. I love it. It's very
Appreciate it.
Melodic. You know, the hooks are melodic. That translates into the verses and the melodies there. It's like everything you would want in a hip hop record in 2023. So it's fire. I'm excited to get to know him. I hope that y'all come on this journey with us and get to know him as well. My man, Dblo7.
Appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on, bro. No doubt. Like I said, he hit me up. It's been like 2 months, man. We've been waiting on this one, and like I said, like he's got things going on. I got things going on, but I was like, bro, we'll make it work because I checked out his music and what he got going on, and his vibe, his humbleness, his drive, and his determination to get his story and his sound out there. So I was like, bro, I mean, say less. Like, come on, you know what I mean? So, you know, tell them what your name is, where you are, who you are, and where you from, man.
I go by Dblo7. I'm from Somerville, South Carolina. James Island, South Carolina. I'm from all over, really.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I be all over, but, you know, that's it.
Yeah. So, you was born in James Island, and that's where your people's from?
Yeah, my people's from James Island, but I moved to Somerville in my later years, so
yeah,
that's how that worked out.
What got you to go over to Somerville, man? Like, is it work or just the city?
My family moved up there when I was in going to middle school. We moved out there, and after that, that's where I just stayed at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you went to middle school in James Island and then
Somerville? No, I went to elementary school, and I was at West Ashley. I was in Orange Grove Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard of that. I was in
Orange
Grove.
Familiar.
Yeah, Orange Grove Elementary. Then I went to where I went at after that? Niceville Elementary in Somerville.
Ooh, Niceville. So
yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Niceville, it's like the rural part of Somerville. You know what I mean? It's kind of country up in Niceville, but my granddad used to live up in Niceville, man. We go out there, pick pecans, and yeah, it's pecans, not pecans, whatever the hell y'all be trying to say. Pecans, pecan pie, all that shit. So, like, what got you into music, man? What's some of your? I know that before the pod, you said that your pops is like been into music and in the local scene with B Kill. Like, if y'all know B Kill, he was killing it. No pun intended, but
my pops really got me into music since elementary school. Really, after school every day, I would go in the studio and be with him. You know, after that, it just took a toll on itself. We had all the equipment in the house, so by then I would just mess around with it by myself, with my friends and stuff. By myself, you know what I'm saying. And then high school, kept rapping on a low though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Played basketball. Shit, after that, it would just take over, you know?
Yeah. So, I didn't ask you your age, and you don't have to tell me your age, but what were your inspirations in music other than your pops got you into music, but like, who do you listen to when you wake up in the morning, when you on your ride to work, other than yourself? I mean, we all listen to ourselves, but.
I fuck with Kodak heavy.
Hey.
I fuck with, my homeboy D4 you know, that we started together, so when I started rapping, we started messing around at the same time, learning, practicing. For Lil Papa, I don't know if you heard of him. Lil Papa, he from Florida. He got a couple people I fuck with, but that's really it. Me, D4, Kodak, Lil Papa.
Okay, so it sounds like you like the Florida shit a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Well, I think that, like, you know, because me being, I guess, an old head myself, like, a lot of times we don't give the younger generation a chance. And we forget that, like, we forget all the shit that was in our era. But Kodak, I I've always liked Kodak. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's in this younger generation, and sometimes I don't might not understand it fully, but his vibe and the way he cause like when I was coming up,
Yeah.
Trick Daddy was real popular. All right, and he Florida boy. I mean, obviously you know that, but it's I like the I feel like Kodak's kind of taking that torch from Trick and kind of like kept the Florida movement moving with that. You know, with the dialect and, and the music and all that. But
Kodak different for sure.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense too. You know, you kind of got the hair like Kodak going on.
You know what I'm saying? They say it's Kodak.
Yeah. But that's an island shit too. You know, that James Island. You could tell that James Island's still up in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
When I was coming up, I don't know. You might be too young to remember them, but there was a group out of James Island called QTP.
Yeah, that's my pops.
That's who you? Shit. Well, damn, man. Like, okay, well, hey, your pops need to get up on the pod then. Dog. QTP was my shit coming up, dog.
My shit too.
What? QTP is like one of the hardest. That one album, I forget the name of the album, but that album was the hardest.
GBG album. That's what we rocking right now. You know what I'm saying?
Dog. Dude, I can't believe that, bro. It's like full circle, dude.
Hey.
I'm telling you, when I was in high school, bro, like the QTP stayed on the radio for us. You know what I mean? Like we all had that album. Like I wish it can. Is it still available?
Yeah,
you can find it
on.
Album. For real?
Yeah, you can find the album music.
I'm about to. I can't believe that shit, dog. Cause you was saying some other, you know, like QTP, dog. I'm telling you, was like my favorite coming up, bro. Like nobody was like them, bro. Nobody was fucking with them. That's for damn sure, bro.
What did QTP stand for?
Yeah, what was...
Shit, I can't even tell you.
I don't know if y'all heard that. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that, but hey.
Talk about that later.
Yeah, James Island, stay wildin'. Hey. Yo, that just goes hard, man. So are you like trying to keep the brand going, or you just kind of like moving your own way? How
a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, my pops, he really engraved it in me, you know.
Yeah.
To just I don't know if he did it on purpose but I just want to go hard for him. So either way it go, if it's for them or for me, for both of us, you know, just to keep our name alive and just keep going.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Sucks.
So damn. You got any projects you working on currently? You about to put out, or you just kind of like doing the new style, like where you just drop a single and push that? Or you trying to put out a whole project?
I got about 2 projects I'm working on right now. They're pretty much done, but now we just picking out, finalizing the songs. You know, trying to see what I want to do, how I want to approach it, and make sure it's the right way.
Oh yeah. So like, you have a vision for the album, like a theme, or you just wanting to like put out the best music you can, or you got like a design theme that you're going after? Because I know a lot of times with me, like I've had albums where I got a theme and like I'm like, okay, I really want to highlight the lyricism or this or that, but then there's been other projects where I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna go record like 30 tracks. I'm gonna pick 16 of them and put them out. Like, is that kind of where you're going with it now, or?
Right now, I just been a little bit of both, you know. Mm-hmm. I want to make sure it's the right songs for the people, but I know what my talent is. I feel like I can go regardless. So I just, you know, in my head probably with the songs, picking them out.
Yeah.
But all of them go, you know.
Yeah.
All of them
hey,
go.
that's the attitude you have to have, man. Like I said when I started the pod, like I really like how you got the melodic kind of flow, and the sound is like and it translates through the verses and all that, you know. And I checked out a couple of your videos. I like the way that I like the style and the vibe of the videos, you know what I'm saying? Like they're kind of like bounce in, bounce out, move around, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, you know what's dope about that style is like it translates well for Instagram, TikTok, like whenever you split up, cause your shit can be like, you could split it into like a 1 minute reel, and it looks, it's just so aesthetically pleasing to see when you're thumbing through TikTok or something, and it's got the like like you had Jason Williams on the one shit, you know what I'm saying? Like when I don't play for Sacramento, you know what I mean? And like that pops in, and then you got like I like to have the references popped in, and then the what was it? The Hillary song. Hillary Banks song. Yeah, like the just the aesthetics on that, like when you lit the spliff and like the fire
that's
pushed out the back of it, you know what I'm saying? Like in the slow mo, like who shot that video?
Thoughties World. Shout out Malik for that one, man.
Oh, word. Well, hey, shout out Malik, man. Like you did your thing on that, man. Like the thing like blew out the back, bro. I was like, damn, yo, like
that caught me out.
Yeah, I
know I did it like that.
Because I'm an artist, so like when I was watching it, I literally, like you said, I was watching it. I was like, I bet that's his favorite part of this video.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, because I felt like that's my favorite fucking part, and I'm an artist. So I was like, yo, that shit's hard, dog. Straight up, man. So, do you have any? I know I asked you your inspirations. Do you have what's your goals for your music? You know, I mean, we all want to be chart topping, but like, I guess what's your goals for this year? Like what, like you know what I mean? Like I know that in the end, you would like to be chart topping. You'd like to be selling out the garden and all that shit. Like we all want to do that, but what's your goal for this year? You know what I mean?
Just to put out these two tapes I got, you know, cause last year I only put out one, so I just want to improve on that. At least put out two this year, you know, give them something more than what I gave them last year. Get better a little bit at a time, you know.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you just wanna get these projects out. Yeah. Do you have names for the projects, or you ain't trying to release that yet?
No, I can go with it. I'm either going with Day by Day or damn, I forget the other one.
I like Day by Day. That's dope.
Day by Day.
Because I feel like that's how I live my life a lot of fucking time. We was talking before the pod. We was like, what we do last weekend? Because we should have been at the show. You said you performed at Purple Buffalo, man, and with a bunch of artists. And like I said, I think my boy Shane was over at that one. And I wanted to come out and see him, but I don't know what the hell he was doing, man. My son be in a ass of basketball tournaments, man. Yeah. He plays varsity ball.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's dope, but that shit's time consuming, bro. Especially right now because the season's over, so they in AAU. So it's like, bro, we're like Rock Hill.
I used to do that AAU too.
Dog, then you already know, bro.
That shit, every weekend like, you all over. You don't know.
Yeah, and then they got you like playing 3 games in one fucking day. Like I'm like, how these?
Respect to all the athletes out there. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Yeah. I used to be an athlete, bro. Then I got old. Hey, father time. That's why like these boys was and I'm not like the hugest LeBron fan, but they've always been hating on LeBron and shit. I'm like, bro, this man's 38.
You gotta give him his respect at some point.
I'm 30. I don't want to say my age. I'm 36 years old, bro. These are 36-year-old knees. That shit be hurting. He older than me. He out there playing at the top, tippy top level of, you know what I mean? Who's your team? So if you play ball, you obviously got a team. Who's your team? They in it or they ain't?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was a Lakers fan until LeBron got on it.
Oh, yeah. It's hard, man. I've been a Heat fan my whole life, and when he came to the Heat, it was very hard to stay a Heat fan. Yeah. Because I've been a Heat fan since Alonzo fucking Mourning and Glenn Wright, like, coming up. Like, I've always been Harold Miner. Like, I've always been a Heat fan, but then when LeBron came down, it's like, it's hard to stay a fan because everybody's hating.
Mixed emotions about LeBron.
Yeah.
Now I think I'm a Warriors fan. You know what I'm saying? Even though they out, I fuck with Steph Curry heavy.
Yeah, I like Steph a lot, man. Like I've been watching him since David when he was playing for Davidson and shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm a Heat diehard, bro. And them boys that counted us out.
Crazy right now.
Himmy. He is him. Himmy Butler, dog. Come on,
he gave bro like 10 straight points yesterday.
Dude, he was going ham. He going hammy Butler. That's what we should call him, Hammy Butler.
Hey.
Yeah, him and Bam. Okay, so we got Hammy Butler and Ham Adebayo, dog.
That's a good
Straight
one.
up, yo. Bam's been doing a good job, and we doing all this shit without Hero, without Oladipo. Both them boys hurt, so. Yeah. I don't know. Who you got tonight, though? Because you say you used to be a Lakers. You think Lakers going to be able to pull it out tonight?
Nah.
I told y'all, no. Denver sweeping?
Yes, sir. Denver all the way.
Hey, they might. They're scary, bro.
Joker?
The shit, Joker. And then the shit Murray did.
Oh yeah,
the other
Mervis.
night, bro. He got what 22 in the fourth,
Easy.
bro. That shit was
Killing
crazy.
them, boy. I ain't going.
Are you planning on shooting some more music videos before you drop the album? Is that the goal? Like put
yes,
out a
sir.
couple more.
Yeah, probably like 2 or 3 more. Push out a couple that I got for the tape. I'm only gonna give y'all a certain amount of songs. I ain't gonna say how much.
Yeah.
But for right now, yeah, I'm gonna do like 3 or more videos, and then after that, I'm gonna drop the tape for y'all.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I'm definitely gonna be looking out for that, bro. You know, like I said, I mean, I done told you my age. I'm old as shit, so it's fun to still be relevant in the game to me because I'm still relevant in this scene, but it's real fun for me to have like a pod, have some younger cats on that are doing their thing, and like I get to kind of live through you and see you grind it out, and like hopefully I can help you in some form or some way, you know what I mean, and get you because I got like this game and this knowledge stored up that I've seen some of the shit. Hopefully I can like help you steer away from some of this shit and that shit. What's it like nowadays? Like what's the hardest thing about being an artist in Charleston right now? You know what I mean?
It's a lot of things, but I think one of the things is just like it's the popularity. You know what I'm saying? Like they look for a certain thing. They don't actually listen to what you're saying sometimes. So you just gotta be sure to just try to stand out in different ways. Just keep being you, you know, and eventually it'll pay off.
You're right. Cause authenticity can't be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make a copy of authenticity.
Yeah.
Like there's this battle rapper I really like, and he was like, I'm a butcher it, but he was just like, you wanted to be a G, but authenticity was so separately. You know what I'm saying? Like you can pretend all you want, but you know what I mean? Authenticity sold separately. Like you either have that shit or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people out there cause one thing you always hear in the music industry is fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit does work. I've watched it. I've watched people be fake as fuck and make it when I was over here being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. But when that shit, whenever you're fake, it eventually comes to light. You know what I'm saying? The truth always comes to light. And whenever you're real, like people, nobody can throw stones. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tear you down because you're being authentic. You're being real. You're being true to yourself. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Is that something that you try to do with yourself and your music? You try to always stay true to yourself, and
of course I got to. Cause if nobody gonna do it, it ain't gonna be done. You know. I gotta be true to myself. I gotta look myself in the mirror at the end of the day to know, you know, all the results what happened the day before type shit. So
right.
I just keep it real. You know, no matter what.
That's the best. Hey, honesty is the best policy, bro. That's what they say. Damn, you got a team that you're working with. That you got some homies that rap and stuff like that. Yeah. You kind of just moving solo or what?
Nah, I got my boy D4 Times. He rap. Go check him out on all platforms. I got my dog Run Up Racks. He just started rapping like a couple months ago, but he about to just drop a couple singles for y'all. Yeah. And then that's really what I'm rolling with right now. I got my boy Retro Flames. He be doing shirts. I got my boy Faris. He be doing shirts. I got my dog Hendrix. He be making beats. Chavo. He make beats. So I mean, I got a pretty good team. You know, we work. You know, around the clock. Automatic 1K Films. He in the military right now. Salute to him for that. But he coming back home
salute
soon.
For real in the military.
He be shooting videos. So yeah. Make sure y'all get in with that.
Hell yeah, man, that's dope. Is this some of the dudes I was seeing in your videos, or these
you might have seen some of them. Yeah.
Cause I noticed in a few videos I watched of you, you had some people around you or with you. You know, they weren't rapping in the video, but they was with you. But those
my dogs. You know? I only be with a select few, so.
That's you gotta keep your circle small for sure, man. Like that's how I do too, man. You know, I said this on my last podcast because I'm super blessed to have like a lot of people that I've been down with for a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? But I always tie it back into my mom's because my mom's was like, you know, motherfucker get kicked out their house, bro, you got a place to stay. Like, she making you food, she buying you Christmas. Like, motherfuckers had ornaments on my tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people like that. You know what I mean? People that just come and never left or stay. So a lot of people become family that way. You know what I mean? But that's how I operate. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have friends. Like either you my family or we not cool. Or not we not cool, but we can be cool, but you ain't my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I treat you as such. Like, if you in my shit, you my family. You know what I mean? Like a friend, I feel like. Friend ends with N. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you spell that shit out, it ends with N. And, like, family don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once you get to a certain point in your life, you can really tell the difference of what's the friend and what's the family. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, so, bro. Absolutely, man. So, you know, you said your pops got you into music. Because I feel like when I've listened to I haven't listened to everything you put out. I wouldn't listen to some what you sent me and what I've been able to dig up here and there. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's kind of like a pain in the music. You know what I'm saying? Which like really attracts me to it because I'm a sappy, sad, loving type. You know what I mean? Like I like shit that. I guess I like to heal through pain, which it sounds crazy, but that's how I am. Like I'm a fucking. My dopest quotes were "wrote in the rain." It's like what I like to say. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of dude who likes to walk outside in the fucking rain and just feel the pain, feel the sadness. That's how you get through the shit. That's most people hide from that shit, but I kind of catch the vibe from some of your music that you have like. Not that it's sad, but there's that pain in it. Like, where's that come from? Like, is it just growing up in the South, or do you have like that type of? Was there something that happened in your childhood that don't feel good, and that's why you're kind of speaking out?
Yeah, it's more that way. I got some experience. I don't want to really speak on, but like growing up, you know, you go through some things. You know, you see some things, but one thing, like last year, I just been in 3 car accidents, heavy. So that's one reason, like, you hear a little more pain in that, you know, because, you know, it could be gone in just a second, you know.
Right.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just want people to feel me, you know. That's it. That's where the pain comes from, really.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I definitely felt it in there. That's why I'm saying that because like, just a little bit of shit I've heard has been like, it's totally like. I want to use the word palpable, but I don't know if everybody know what the fuck that means. But palpable is like it's whenever the shit is so heavy that you can feel it, and whether it's you know, the emotion is so deep, like the sadness, like whenever. That's what you want. You want your music to be palpable. You want your music for people to be able to fucking feel that shit. You don't want people to just hear it and be like, which sometimes you might just want like, yo, it's a bop. It's something to ride to. You know what I'm saying? But the shit they remember, the shit they pull up tomorrow, the shit they pull up when they riding in their car by themselves, is that shit that they can feel.
That's what I want people to really get from, like, understand the real, you know?
Yeah.
That's really it.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope. And I know that we spoke before the pod, man, and you know, like, I know that you're working at doing third shift and shit, which is crazy to me. Like, that's super, that shows your character too, you know what I'm saying? You're doing that on top of doing your music and taking care of what you gotta take care of. So that's dope. But how do you juggle that? Because me, I'm a father, I'm a business owner, I'm a podcast host, I'm a rapper, I'm a fucking graphic designer, I'm a friend, I'm a this, I'm a that. Like, it's crazy to juggle. Like, how do you work that out? How do you juggle that? You just schedule accordingly?
Yeah, I like to schedule. I like to write stuff out sometimes, but I really keep a mental note of what I'm gonna do the next day. You know, just to always be a step ahead. You know, that's really it. That's how I juggle it. Meditate.
Meditate.
Make sure you meditate, man.
Hell yeah.
10 minutes a day.
I need to start meditating more because it's like you're like the third guest I've had on that said to meditate. So
make sure. Just
maybe
10 minutes.
Something's telling me to meditate.
It helped, bro. It helped. For me, at least.
I mean, that's weird because like I got like I got this Apple Watch and like I don't know. This bitch be on point, bro. This is fucking wizardry. I need to take this shit off. But it'd be, I'll be on the way to work or some shit, and it'll it'll be just me sitting there thinking about shit, and then all of a sudden be like, take a moment of mindfulness. You know what I'm saying? Like just breathe. Take a moment, just like relax, decompress, and like.
You gotta think about how many times you just go through the day just breathing unconsciously. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you want to just actually take a time just to gather it all in. You know.
Yeah. Oh man, I never thought about that way. That's a really dope point.
Yeah.
Cause I guess like you always breathe involuntarily.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it just happens.
Yeah.
But whenever you actually sit back and focus on your breathing and think about it, it's probably that much more impactful. You know what I'm saying? When you like okay,
understand the
yeah,
breath, really,
like,
what it means.
like my lungs,
Yeah.
my lungs are working, my heart is working, I'm breathing, I'm living, I'm alive, bro. Like, shit. Man, I never
It's a
thought
lot to
about it
take
that
in,
way,
bro.
Hell yeah, but that's dope.
Yeah, that's how I see it, really.
Yeah, man. Shit, yeah, I'm excited for what you got going on, man. Like I said, like for you to hit me up and like want to be on the pod and put your shit out there, you know what I mean, and me seeing the way you're working, like it reinvigorates me, man. Like
Appreciate
I
that.
feel like a lot of time I'm on here talking about like how old I am and shit, but I feel old, bro. I do. I feel old, and I like having these people that got like life in them, and it's like, you know what I mean. It keeps me young, bro. So I appreciate that. Like I know you probably sitting there like, man, I appreciate this guy having me on, but likewise, bro. I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you fucking being on the pod, man. Do you have any goals or you know what I mean? Like what's something that you'd like to, like, what's somebody you'd like to work with, or somewhere you'd like to play or perform or anything like that? You know what I mean?
I want to do Rolling Out Loud soon. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get there. But from people I want to work with, they got my dog locked down right now. Hot Boy, free Hot Boy.
Yeah.
And then I want to work with man. I gotta think. I don't know, man. I just wanna just be myself, you know. I don't really like working with too many people.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like it, but you know, I just wanna create the biggest impact I can, you know. You know, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
really
that's a
need
good
that
way to
much
look at
people.
it, man. That's a good way to look at it. That's kind of how I've always been, man. I always had trouble working with people because, I mean, I'm so fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, my ideas and my visions are, like, they're very much my own. So sometimes when you try to work with other people, man, they can't really get behind the vision because it's like a vision they ain't seen before. You know what I
it
mean?
don't really
Like, it's
work out
easy to
how
get
you
behind.
think.
Right. It's easy to get behind some shit that's like cookie cutter, you know what I'm saying? Shit that's already been done. Where it's like, yo, let's do this song about going to the club and doing this and that, and then you're like,
No.
oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
But when you're like, yo, let's do this song about like my kid dying or some shit, and then or you know, let's figure out a way to twist it this way or that way, or like, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Different
definitely.
perspective on the ears and stuff. You know, it's all different type of listeners out there, so you can't just go for one thing every time. You know, that's how I feel.
Yeah, you're 100% right about that shit, dog. For real, no doubt. So like, what's your process? Are you a writer, or are you more of a viber? Like whenever you turn a beat on, are you like, you just kind of like freestyle and vibe until you catch the vibe, or do you like, or you sit down and write? How what's your process on it?
I used to be a writer, but now I just more of a freestyler, you know. Well, I wouldn't really say freestyle, punching rapper.
Yeah. But same
Yeah.
thing. Like you hear the vibe, you might come up with a
that's
few
how-
bars.
Yeah,
You know,
that's how it really
get it
goes.
laid.
You know, first 30 seconds you hear that beat, and sometimes it just click. You know? But if you don't really feel it, then you know.
Do you start with the hook, or you start with your verses, or you just kind of see where it goes?
I start with the hook, you know. I use I don't know if you heard of an app called BandLab.
Yeah.
That's how I pre make all my songs. You know, go to Band Lab, download the beat, do what I gotta do, plug it in. You know, however I catch a vibe on that beat I pick, I just go ahead and just go with it. It's just like
Hell yeah.
it's so convenient, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You could be anywhere and just record on your phone. So it just
So
makes
you
it easy.
where's your spot? Cause all artists have their spot. Like me, it's like when I'm on the way to work in my car, like in my car in the morning is like my spot. Like where's your spot? Where's your spot where you like to create?
Probably like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning in my car or in the garage. You know,
Hell yeah.
that's the best spot.
Yeah, that's where it just comes to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I don't know, I mean, I like talking to fucking other artists and seeing where their heads at with that shit, man. Cause, you know, cause I've heard your shit. You haven't heard none of my shit, but I'm gonna show you some of my shit afterwards. But, I think you'll like it, man. Yeah. I like being around other artists because it's so inspiring, man. You know what I mean? Like I love to be inspired and not too much in the sense of like you said, like I don't like to work with people too much where I start like sounding or trying.
Like them,
Yeah. But I do like to have just enough where like I can feel inspired. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I can pick your brain a little bit and be like, damn, I like how he came at this or how he's going at that, and not to use it, but to just, you know, springboard off of that type of shit. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, hell yeah. So you know, how long you been growing them dreads, bro?
Man, probably like 11th grade year, so I don't know, maybe like 6 years now, 5 years.
That's about how long I've been on this set. I had another set before, which I
I missed that first set.
Which I try not to. I don't know. A lot of people fucking talk to me about them and shit, but you know, like my shit ain't. Like my shit's. I guess crocheted is what they would call it. You know what I mean? Because I got real like thick, coarse, curly hair. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's weird in 2023 because most people don't fuck with me about it, but then there's some people that's just like, man, appropriation or this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate it, but I mean, there's a lot of people fucking like the shit, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I get online, which you should never get online, but sometimes I get online, read comments and shit, and they be like, yeah, fucking appropriation and this and that, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, this is me. Like, I've always wanted this shit. I've always wanted.
You always had dreads, or you grew them out like?
I'd say when I was probably like 23, 24, somewhere in there, I fucking grew dread. I grew my shit out, and I did natural dreads. So like, I just palm rolled them, and I didn't have it like you got your shit, like my shit same way, kind of undercut and all that, and so I just palm rolled them. They were like super fucking crazy, you know what I mean? And then I got tired of them, cut them off, and I felt like I fucking lost my power. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
why I ain't cut mine yet.
Dog, it's like, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to. I keep saying on this pod that like I'm not religious or I'm not this or that, but I'm a spiritual dude. You know what I mean? And like what really happened, like when I cut my shit, it reminded me of the Samson from the Bible. You know what I mean? It was like his power was in his hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I felt when I cut my shit. Like I didn't write nothing for fucking like a year, bro. I was just like uncreative. Like, dog, you could feel it so much. You know what I mean? And then people was like, "Why'd you grow your? You know why'd you grow them back? You know what I mean? I thought you cut them out like because like I just felt like powerless, bro. Like for real. You know what I mean? Like
I heard that.
I don't know if I ever cut their shit again.
Yeah, I heard that saying. A couple of my homeboys did that shit. They cut their hair off. They had dreads. They felt like they lost their power, so I get it. That's a true saying, I feel like.
Dude, it's weird, because it's like, I don't know, man. Shit's almost like an antenna sometimes, is how I feel, you know what I mean?
You
like,
ain't lying,
you can pick
bro.
up on, like,
shit, like,
yeah, people be like, man, like, how the fuck did, because, like, the music would be playing or some shit, and I'd be like, man, like, I'll be thinking of this other song, and then that song come on next. Yeah. Shit like that.
That shit be crazy.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And, like, I don't know, like, it's literally, like, a fucking TV or a car, like, they put an antenna on it. Like, why would it work for a fucking car but not a human?
Yeah.
Like, we're way smarter than a fucking car.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, dude. We ain't gotta get too deep into that shit.
I feel like I done did a certain situation like
and
that.
the earth is flat, motherfucker.
Bro, going crazy.
Hey, shit. But, hey, I ain't worried about them. Fuck.
Nah.
I'm all about some conspiracies and shit. But, nah, I do feel like there is, like, I feel like the world be trying to dumb us down a lot, man. And I don't think we realize, like, especially frequencies, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've talked about this a few times. Like, your voice has a certain frequency. Your brain waves have a certain frequency. The way we see, the way we think, like your hair, your body, like everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's not an accident. Like, we're the earth. If the earth was like 1 degree warmer or cooler, then life wouldn't have happened and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so perfect, and like we don't ever give the credit that the shit deserves of like the way. What did they say? We only use 10% of our fucking brain. You know what I'm saying?
I locked the other half.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That third eye, get that shit moving, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, you on the right path talking about meditation and manifestation and all that shit, man.
Gotta create it, man.
That's dope, you know. I hope to see you do well, man. I think you will, man. Like, I think that cause I ain't going front, bro. Like, you know, like I'm starting out this podcasting thing, doing my thing, you know what I mean? And like, you hit me up and I don't know you from a can of paint. I don't know you from Adam, you know what I mean? So like, and I done had a couple people ghost me on podcasts, you know what I'm saying? And like, so today we went out last night. It was a long fucking night. And today I woke up and I was like, I don't know, is he gonna ghost me? Is he gonna show? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know, you know what I mean? And like, and then like, I don't know, like, are you gonna show up for your homies and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know. But you professional, you on time, you hit me up, like, yo, I'm gonna be 7 minutes, like, real particular about, like, this, that, and the third, like, that shit's not, like, especially in this day and age, shit like that isn't, like, it's not very common, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more common for a motherfucker to not show up or blow you off or all these other fucking things, but you're about your business, you know what I'm saying? You show up, you on time, you cordial, you like, yo, I'm punctual, I'm you know, let's do this, let's do that, you know what I mean? And like, you can't teach that shit is what I'm getting at, you know? Maybe it's because you mentioned your pops and like, he's in the music industry, so maybe he instilled some of that shit into you to be like, yo, when you got an opportunity, fucking take it, be on time, be respectful,
my
be
mama
professional.
too.
Yeah,
hey,
mama?
Mama get on your ass, man.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, I'm glad you said that because we ain't talking about your mama yet, so... You know, like mama put that in you, huh?
Mama get on your ass no matter what. One dish left, she on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, all type of shit, man. Just that's how I was born to be raised, like, respectful type, you know. And that's who I am. You know, I don't.
I could tell, bro. What's your mama name?
Just call her Mama.
Mama?
Yeah, just call her Mama T. Mama T.
Mama T. Shout out Mama T, baby,
T,
because you raised a good one here, man. He's you did everything you was supposed to do, man. He's respectful, poignant, punctual, on time, all that shit, man. So you did a good job, man. You got blessed, man. I could tell you that, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah, man. You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got a brother, Chavo. Well, I got a lot of brothers, actually. Like, I got like 10 of them. Well, I don't know. Not 10 brothers, but like, I got 10 siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't live with all of them, but I love them.
Yeah. I love you all the same, man. Yeah.
But Chavo, that's my right hand. That's my brother.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna tell you could bring somebody with you, man, to come chill, but it's all good. Got it in now, man. What you doing for the rest of the night?
I'm about to go celebrate with my aunt. It's her birthday. Her birthday was yesterday, so I'm about to go over there with her. Got a little cookout.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched the other pod, but I've been invited to a few cookouts myself, bro.
I heard you and Cousin Sal.
Yeah, cousin Sal, dog. We've been invited to some cookouts, bro. They call us seasoned white boys, you know what I'm saying? Because some of these white people ain't seasoned, bro. They don't be using our shit seasoned up. You know what I mean?
Hey, y'all might have to pull up, man.
Hey, anytime somebody invite me to a fucking cookout, I'm gonna pull up, bro. I'm gonna pull up.
Sure.
And I'm taking a plate to go, you know what I mean? To go.
Got to.
Hell yeah. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Like, mama, put the 10 foot on that joint.
Wait till Mama T get back on in the kitchen. I got you.
Hell yeah, please do. I'm gonna come see you, Mama T. And Auntie. What Auntie? Well, we ain't talking names, but Auntie Q.
Yeah.
Auntie Q. Happy birthday, Auntie Q. I know by the time this come out, it won't be your birthday no more, but we celebrating that shit for the rest of the month. Yeah, cheers, brother. Cheers for Auntie Q, baby. Let's go. He on the way. I'm not gonna keep him too late, but he coming. He coming to see. He like the young blood.
Damn.
Crab legs?
I think actually it was something in there.
I bet it was.
I think there was something in there before.
She might have been Auntie Q might have been at the Publix earlier. 'Cause,
If you say I'll take you, there's crab legs.
nah, but I was at the Publix earlier, and somebody auntie was up in there raising hell like, what the fuck? I thought these damn crab legs was still on sale since yesterday. And they were like, nah, they ain't on sale no more. And she was like, shit, I knew I should come to this damn Publix.
Everybody aunties argue about
I don't see how people shop at Publix, bro. That shit is always too fucking expensive, bro.
I don't know why they go to Publix, bro. Just keep it simple, bro.
Especially crab legs, man. You gotta find somebody on the side of the road with the crab legs, bro.
It's expensive, but it's fresh.
Hey, come to James Island.
It's good.
Where you say? Sheep
Come to
Island?
James Island.
James Island. Hey.
Know a
Yeah,
couple
that is a
people.
good spot to get fucking crab legs.
Know a couple people who can get you some crab legs.
Where Auntie? How far a ride you got to go see Auntie Q?
About 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Hell yeah. From here,
Sure.
we in the we ain't gonna tell y'all where we at,
Nah.
but
Undisclosed
vibing,
location, man.
yeah.
Vibing.
When you off work for the rest of the weekend?
Yes, sir.
You just Monday through Friday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sometimes Saturday, if needed.
Hell yeah. Gotta make that paper, dog. Gotta make
Got
that
to.
paper. Gotta make that money. So what's the plugs like? How do people get in contact with you if they want features, if they want to book you, if they want to what's the label name, what's all that, like let's drop some plugs on.
Alright, we're gonna start with you can find me on Instagram 007 DBL07 _. You can find me on Twitter 007 DBL07 straight like that. Facebook, I be on there a little bit. You can find me under Drago Gonzalez. And then if you want to book me, you can hit me in my DM on 007 _ or you can hit GME Empire. That's me and Photon's label. And then that's it, really. So you can find my music on all platforms, 007 DBL07, straight out like that. Apple, Spotify, shit, what else they got? YouTube
Everything.
Music, all that.
YouTube
You can
Music.
find me on all that.
Shit, yeah. Well, and obviously, man, I'll put the links to find his music on the on the posts and on the YouTubes. I'm gonna put his logo at the beginning and the end. After this episode, stick around to check out. I'm hoping I can get him to drop something that he ain't dropped yet on the end of this shit. Cause that'll be dope, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna release. You got me? All right, we releasing a new single at the end of this episode, so stick around and check out a new single from 00. You know what I mean? Cause I like what he got out already, but I would love to fucking give y'all something exclusive at the end of this episode, man. So y'all stick around at the end, check it out. You know what I mean? That shit'll be in the ether forever, bro. You know what I mean?
It's
Once
a
we
new
drop
heat.
it's on there forever and forever. Like I said, man, I'm super appreciative, man, and grateful and gracious and like thankful to the universe for giving me this platform that I could bring people on and let them speak their truth, speak their mind, talk about what they got going on, man. It's been a great journey so far, man, and I know it's going to just continue to get greater and greater and greater. I haven't told y'all this yet, but my plan is after a year, I want to recycle and sprinkle in previous guests. So, a year from now, I'm gonna have Dblo back on, and we're gonna talk about how far he's come. Cause I know he's gonna. Hopefully, I can have him back on. You know what I'm saying? I might hit him up. You be like, bro, I ain't got time for this shit, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I hope he don't big homie me and be like, oh, it's 10 racks for you to have me on now. You know what I mean? So hopefully hey, I appreciate that. So. But that's my plan, man. I hope to like yearly start cycling back through my guests, and obviously it's gonna have to be sprinkled in, but because I'm gonna continue have to do new guests each time, but definitely want to have him on in the next 8 months to a year, see his progress, see where he's going, see where his mind's at then. You know, I want to keep y'all up to date, man. I want to, cause like I said. When I started this shit's about growth. I want to see people grow, man. Like, I want to see my community grow. I want to see my people grow. I want to see the podcast grow. I want to see their music grow. I just want to see growth. You know what I mean? And that's what I always say, man. That I hope that y'all enjoy the content, man, and that y'all enjoy the people I bring on. You know what I mean? Is there anything that you'd like? I want to ask him one more question before we get out of here. So. Cause as artists, we oftentimes, we have egos, you know what I'm saying? We're artists. We worried about what we got going on and shit like that. But if you could tell somebody in your shoes 5 years ago, 10 years ago, that's coming up, like what's something, like give me a should and give me a do and a don't. You know, I like to ask people that, you know what I mean? Like, what's something 10 years ago you wish you would have did, or 5 years ago? What's something that you wish you would have did and you wish you wouldn't have did as an artist? You know what I mean? Or you could just pick one. But
the thing I feel like you should have the most as an artist is confidence. You know, like just believe in yourself. That's really it. You know, people, you may hear that all the time, but just actually believe in yourself. Know what you can actually do. You know, it's pretty much. You probably got some goals like you did 2 years ago, like that you completed now, but you don't really appreciate that you did it, you know. So just believe, you know, know that you can do anything you want to do. That's really it. That's what I would tell myself, tell anybody really.
I like that, dude, because it's crazy because every time I don't want to say every time, but I've asked multiple people that question, and it's almost always that answer is like, believe in yourself. Like, believe in yourself. And like he said, remember where you were a couple years ago. Like don't forget that shit. Like I struggle with that. Like, remember 2 years ago where you were thinking like, man, I wish I could do this, and now you're doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you forgot that you were like, once you're in it, like right now I'm doing this podcast, or he's, you know, he's recording his music and his videos. There was a time where he was like, man, I wish I could have a fucking music video that got 500 fucking plays on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden he's got multiple videos with thousands of fucking views on YouTube. And then you forget, like, I used to be that guy that was like, I wish I could have this YouTube shit, this video. You know, I wish I had somewhere to record. So always be thankful and remember the struggle. And then remember, like, those small goals, man. Like, chip away at your goals and your dreams, man. Because a lot of people think that, like, if it ain't big, if it ain't huge, if it ain't something that's like worth sharing with the world, then it's not worth sharing with the world. But take pride in those small little accomplishments you make, because this shit's a ladder. You know what I mean? This shit ain't no escalator. You don't just hop on the bottom and fucking get to the top without moving a fucking muscle. You know what I'm saying? This shit's a ladder. It's work. It's a grind. And not to mention, it's only one ladder. So there's people trying to pull you off and push you to the side or step ahead of you. You know what I mean? Cut you in line. You know what I mean? Like, you got to fight for that shit. So I'm super appreciative to have Dblo on, man. I hope that y'all go check his shit out. I'm going to put it on the front, put it on the end. We dropping an exclusive at the end, so y'all stay tuned. Like I always like to say, man, think harder, work smarter. If you want it to grow, just add water. Dblo7, Waterboy. It's the water pot. Peace.
Oh yeah, this beat smooth, rockin'. Hey, yo, Blue.
I came from nothing, all I know is hustle hard. I just model wanna fuck me, she know I'm a star. I can make that money double, triple by tomorrow. I do anything in the world to get my dog back. I give up money, give up clothes, give up everything. I'm chillin' on the outside, but the inside of me full of rage. This real life, this ain't EA, this shit ain't a game. I done got my muscle up, nah, we ain't built the same. I done got my muscle up, but I ain't tryna flex on them. I thought I did everything right, some people still went left on me. If I can't change the world, then I'ma go and change somebody's life. If it wasn't for the bottom, I wouldn't know who really had my back. My mama raised a soldier, my heart cold like Minnesota. I wish I could see my dog one more time to get me close. I'm hotboxing the whip, I'm tryna let the police pull me over. I gotta live it up, cause I know that I'm only getting older. She know if she fuck with me, then it's a plus like Disney. Don't you try me, you get work like you on Indeed. I ain't gon' lie, she a vibe, I buy her anything. I ain't the type to go and lie, just pull up where you stay. I came from nothing, all I know is hustle hard. I just model wanna fuck me, she know I'm a star. I can make that money double, triple by tomorrow. I do anything in the world to get my dog back. I give up money, give up clothes, give up everything.